It's on, guys, it's on. I'm down by the river with a certain someone, mid-run, sending greetings. So we're all cooped up, aren't we? The whole world pretty much is cooped up, or at least cooped up for large chunks of the day, often with family members or housemates. And we're being tested, aren't we? In a way, we're being tested for our ability to maintain a sense of harmony and care and kindness for those who we live with. And I can tell you, it isn't always easy. If I was to tell someone I've got the, I'm living with my family, got my parents, my sister around, got the dog, all sounds hunky-dory and lovely and idyllic and calm and serene. But that isn't always the case. We often come to disagreements, and that's just the nature of families and humans. Not everyone agrees on things, and we can get into arguments here and there, and we can rub each other the wrong way and get annoyed, get frustrated, especially when we're kind of in each other's faces in a smallish space for a long. Gosh, I'm walking in water here. This isn't ideal. We kind of get in each other's faces and we start to get to know each other very well, and it can get frustrating, it can get difficult, it can get challenging. And so I wanted to sort of put forward some ideas that I had around this, how to better manage the situation that we find ourselves in with our families, our housemates, in such a way that we create more harmony than might currently be happening with you guys if you're struggling through this. And it could go on for several more months. So we want to be talking about this kind of stuff. We want to be helping each other out, and I want to help as much as I can. As is always the case, folks, when I do these videos, I do them because these are challenges that I'm facing, right? So I talk to myself in these instances. And what I like is that when I talk through these things, I tend to find a solution wrapped up in the video itself. And I may very well watch this back for myself later. So let's get to the point. So how can we better find harmony with those around us? Well, the key thing is, the number one piece of advice here for myself, and this serves as a reminder for me, is if somebody is triggering you, if somebody is creating what seems like triggering a reaction in you, maybe they're making you angry, maybe they're making you frustrated, this is a perfect opportunity for you to expand yourself. This is an opportunity for you to grow through this process. This is a wonderful opportunity for self-realization, not necessarily self-growth, because that implies that you need to be fixed and that there's something wrong with you. Really, what the thing is here is that we need to be realizing our own inner innate ability to not be bothered, not be thrown by our circumstances, not be pissed off by those around us. And actually we have a lot of peace to be discovered, to be uncovered within us. We have the potential, we have the ability to be peaceful, to be calm. We can do this. We can allow others to do their thing, and regardless of what they do, what they say, how they say it, we can be peaceful in this. We can be creative rather than reactive. And that's the key thing. It's to exercise your ability now, when someone is triggering you, to feel the feelings rise up in you and to watch them, rather than to react to them and to say, these emotions are coming up, I'm feeling angry here. This is a reason now to get angry and to react and to shout and scream and say something snidey and say something harsh back to kind of give them their just desserts. Someone said something silly to you, or someone's doing something silly. That's your opportunity, because you feel that rage, to say something back. And that doesn't ever help, as you've noticed. Or even giving someone the silent treatment. Whatever it is, whatever is in your tool bag to act as retaliation to someone's seemingly poor judgment, now is the time for you to rise up to this. I see it as an opportunity, really. I see it as an opportunity to remain calm, to let it wash through you, to allow the triggering to die down, right? It's really about emotional management, and management doesn't require you needing to do anything. It's simply about letting go. And not to forget that the reason we get angry in these moments isn't because of the person themselves, it's because of our interpretation of what's happening, right? We have a thought in our mind that says, this person should be this way. This person should be well behaved when I'm around. This person should act in this way. This person should be doing exercise. Whatever it is that you have judgments on and criticisms on about the people you live with. The reason you get angry is because of yourself, okay? So you want to be the leader here. You want to be... Dog still there? Good. You want to set an example, okay? You want to set an example for yourself and for the people around you in non-reaction. Practice the art of non-resistance. The more you resist, the more you're going to react, the more painful it's going to feel for you, but also the more distance you're going to put between you and the other person. The more you resist, the more you actually feed the fire. Feed the fire of resentment between the two of you, and this is an opportunity you have to be strong here and practice forgiveness. Understand that people are only doing the best they can given the thoughts they have, given their own experience, given their own realities that they create for themselves. Everyone is doing the best they can. Everyone is acting in a way that they believe to be the best course of action, no matter how crazy it seems to you, no matter how silly and how needless it all seems. Like certain people in my family, I think, gosh, how can you decide to do that? How can that be something you think is a rational, reasonable thing to do? But of course, to them it is. And so you have to respect that. You have to forgive them for that. And you also want to be forgiving yourself too for feeling that annoyance, because you're living in your own thought-created reality too. So to create harmony, this is really the key point. Every time there's a potential for you to react and to get annoyed, or to give somebody back something in terms of retaliation, see this as an opportunity to return to peace, no matter how annoying it is. And every time you can relax through a moment where you otherwise would have reacted angrily, you are really having a win here. You are really winning. You are growing at a massive rate. You're growing in leaps, because that's you returning to yourself. That's you returning to your true nature, which is peace. Much love to everybody. Hope that made sense. This is a huge reminder and a lesson for me. Is just if I feel those emotions coming, I know that I'm reacting to a thought, an interpretation on the issue that may or may not be true, and usually, of course, it isn't true. It's just a subjective opinion on things. So let it go. Let it go. Breathe through it. Count to 10. Do that thing. Count to 10. That always helps. Count to 10, and you'll create the harmony. You'll create peace. And people will really start to respect you for that as well. So hope that helps, guys, with you kind of cooped up at home with family and friends and housemates and so on. Let me know how you found this video. Do send me a comment below. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. Signing out from the UK. Take care.